What's going on, Wolfie Nation? It is your boy Brian back here with another video, and today I'm gonna upload a video later on tonight on what I did the other day, and hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully it inspires you guys to do good things. Um, Hopefully you guys are having a really good day. I'll tell you guys about that in a minute, but I've been going through a lot of problems in my life, and just like I feel like I should be able to give back to other people and give back to the world, and just like make it so people forgive what I did. People that don't even know me. I don't even know people, and I do good things for them. Like, I feel like I should be able to do it, like, however long it takes for me to be able to do this, just so I can make people's day. I want to be able to make people's days and be able to help them succeed in their lives. Help them get through problems that they're going through. I'll upload a video later on today. Check that out later on. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're one of a kind. Smile more. But before I end the video, this next part may be a little bit cheesy, but hopefully it'll inspire you guys a little bit, just so you open and hear me out. I am sure that right now in your life you are dealing with some sort of problem that you probably don't want to face. Just as I am right now. We must face our problems, guys. These problems are not as bad as you think. Without problems, they remain the same. Problems teach us, they create a better version of us, they create a stronger version of us. I personally try to create positivity out of my problems and work on trying to make my problems make me better, and teach myself lessons, and none of us are perfect, and we all struggle every day. I personally try to create positivity out of my problems and work on trying to make my problems make me better, and to teach myself lessons, and none of us are perfect, and we all struggle every day. I know I just said that, but I'm just saying it again so you guys can understand it. But I promise you guys, if you keep pushing up, you keep pushing forward, you keep going up and never look back, above that rain cloud is that beautiful sunshine, guys. All I am saying is that we all have problems and we should work on them together. We should all be working to become better people. Okay, that's the end of my cheesy talk. But I actually gonna add a little bit more. So like lately in my life, I've been being bullied and stuff in my life. My girlfriend's been being bullied. She used to be bullied all the time. Like when we first met, she would always like tell me how we'd always talk about being bullied and stuff, and I would try to help her out. And I've actually like gone through a lot of issues in my life, and just like I feel like just a lot of stuff, and just like this next part, hopefully you guys like it. I've always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not fast enough, I don't have what it takes. To be the best and stay there, sweat is necessary. We must succeed in our lives. Everybody needs to can't talk. Everybody needs something positive in their lives. Everybody needs that really good thing in their life. And for me, the positivity in my life was the one thing that I never wanted. The one positivity in my life, the two positivities in my life, the three positivities in my life. The three positive things that happened in my life are: one, my family; two, my girlfriend; and three, I have places, I have a roof over my head, I have food to eat. You guys should actually be thankful for what you do, for what you get. I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. I'm not trying to put you guys down. I'm just saying you guys should actually just respect. You guys should respect everybody in your lives. No matter if they're being mean to you, be nice to them. If you're getting bullied, ignore them. Don't feed into it. Just ignore them. Say, okay, whatever. You don't bother me. I'm not going to waste my time on you. You guys should seriously not let people bother you. I know I used to have all sorts of people bother me in my life, all sorts of people bully me in my life. I really love it when I ignore them and I say, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to deal with you. You guys should do the same exact thing. They will stop as soon as they realize, oh, he's not worth my time. He's not worth my time. He's gonna go over there, bully somebody else. You know what you should do? After he or she's done bullying you, and they're bullying somebody else, go over there. Stick up for the other person. Say like, I'm being bullied by, I don't know, Francesca. I don't know, I just came up with that name. And she's saying, you're dressing like a dork. You look like a dork. You idiot. I hate you. But like, okay, I don't have time for you. And it's like, don't let people bother you. And then she says, okay, fine. If you're not gonna let me bother, and if you're not gonna get mad by this, I'm gonna go bully this person. She's one person. And it's like evens and odds. It's like odds and even and odds. If you're one-on-one with somebody, if you're getting bullied by somebody and you ignore them, they're gonna separate from you and they're gonna go to somebody else and that's gonna be one-on-one. But if you go help that person out and you stand up for that person and stand by that person while they're getting bullied and tell the other person to stop, that's 2-on-1. 2 people, 1 person. What is Francesca gonna do if me and Bob are if I'm standing up for Bob in front of Francesca? What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? She gonna go tell the principal? No, she's not. She's the one that's bullying Bob. I'm sticking up for Bob. And then she's probably gonna go get one of her friends, and that's gonna be 2-on-2. It's just like you guys need. It's like this. It goes like this, like this. It goes up, and it's like up, down, up, down. It stays smooth for a while, then it goes up, and then down. Up, down, smooth, smooth, up, down, smooth, up, down. Just like you guys, if you see somebody getting bullied in your school, in your community, stick up for that person. If you don't even know the person and they're getting bullied and they're being bullied by somebody, stick up for them. Go up to them and be like, why are you bullying this person? What did they do to you? And if they say mind your own business, be like, no, you're bullying this person. Say that like if it's okay if don't get involved if there's 2 grown-ups. But if say there's a teenager and a little kid, get involved. Because the reason why I say don't get involved with 2 grown-ups, because you don't know how violent it's going to get. Nowadays, it's 2019, guys. You guys should seriously be aware of what you guys do. Seriously, people pull out guns. People don't fight with their fists anymore. They pull out guns. They pull out weapons. They kill people. They will kill people to get what they want. I know what you guys are thinking right now. You guys are like, shut up, I don't want to listen to this. But I'm being 100% serious with you guys. You guys really should listen to what I'm saying. Because you guys would always, if you guys listen to this and you guys do what I'm saying, and just help other people, good things will come for you. There's good karma and bad karma. If you do something bad, say that you punch somebody in the face for what they did to somebody, that ain't gonna help you. It's just gonna get you more and more in trouble. I punched somebody in the face one time because I was mad because they were bullying my sister. What happens? I got arrested. I got in trouble. I got charges pressed against me. Pressed against me, guys. That's not even something that you want. I just turned 18 in January, and I got those charges pressed on me when I was 16. But luckily that person dropped the charges. So I actually was on a clean slate for the rest of those years. And I think that you guys, people pull out guns and stuff, but if you so if you're dealing with something and somebody pulls out a gun on you, just be like, okay, I'm sorry. Just apologize, leave it at that. And if you have a phone, and you're dealing with something, and you're with another if you're 2 people, if you are with another person and you have a phone, you see somebody being bullied, have somebody stand in the back, like stand back from you, and record it. So just in case something happens, you don't get in trouble. So people don't accuse you of doing something that you didn't do. Have somebody record the incident that's happening. Don't swear at the person. Don't get mad at them. Just be like, please stop bullying this person. This person doesn't deserve it. If they pull out a gun, no. Dang it. If they pull out a weapon or something, you guys should really just say sorry and just back off. Tell the other person that's getting bullied to go with you so they don't get in trouble, so they don't get hurt. I don't want to see any of you guys get hurt. I don't want to see on the news that somebody got killed because they just tried to stick up for somebody. But like, I know, because one time, I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Alright, hold on. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about something that I did. Alright. I wish I got this on video, but alright. So, need some light in here. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story about what happened one time. So one time I was driving with my friends in a car, in his mom's car, and we saw this guy get into an accident. So what happened was, there was this car that was coming. The car was coming toward in the opposite lane. This guy tried to swerve, but he got hit head on. So I saw it. So I unbuckled and I'm like, call the police, call 911 and tell them what just happened. And I told my friend, come with me and help me get the person, help me see if everybody's okay. So what happened was, we went to the accident. So my friend's mom pulled over. She's calling the police. She's calling 911, and we run over to check on somebody. The airbags are deployed. We're like, is everybody okay? Because like before this all happened, we saw the same exact car pull out of a bar. Like we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we saw this guy that was all drunk and stuff pull out of the parking lot. So we're leaving, and we see the drunk guy get in the car. So I'm like, oh great, this can't be good. So we're like staying behind him so he doesn't run into us. And we see him like swerve into the other lane and hit the person head on. Well, it wasn't head on. It was like hits him like right on the right headlight. And I'm like, okay, why the? So my friend is out there. He's yelling at he's yelling at the drunk guy, saying, "Why did you do this? You could have killed somebody." Luckily, I was able to check on the person that was in the car that got hit. The airbags were deployed. I'm like, "Are you okay?" There's no response. I yelled for my friend. I'm like, "Michael," that's his name. I'm like, "Michael, come here." He's like, "What?" I told him there's no response from the girl. I could tell it was a female because of the long hair and the, you know. So I move the airbag and I see that there's a girl. So I'm like, okay, so I have my friend Michael hold the airbag back. I used to for my job that I used to have, I used to be a lifeguard. I hooked up on her arm. So I held her like this, and I held the other arm. Her right arm. So this arm on her was broken. So I hooked on this arm. So I hooked with this arm, and I realized that this arm was broken. I see that it's broken, and I'm like, okay, Michael, her arm's broken, so we pull her out. She's unconscious, so I'm like, all right. So you. Luckily there was a gas station right across the street that had an AED. I'm like, bro, go get that. I remember that I had an AED at the gas station because I saw it. I ran, so he runs to get it. My Michael's mom's calling the 911. I'm performing CPR. She says, so I tell her to bring the phone to me. I'm on the phone with 911. I'm telling them that I'm performing CPR, about what happened, and I'm performing CPR on her. So like 10 minutes later, the ambulance shows up. They take over. So I luckily, like they take over. Luckily, I was able to like get her breathing back. I was able to get her back breathing. So luckily for that, um they tried to get me to answer some questions. So I answered the questions. They tried to do the sobriety test on the dude that was drunk. He failed that miserably, bro. Like, couldn't even walk straight. So they arrested him. He's in the back of the cop car. I'm just in disbelief of what happened. And what happens next was unbelievable. I walk by the car and I hear screaming. Like little kids screaming. Like it's like a 10-year-old kid saying, I can't feel my legs. I'm like, I'm literally in disbelief. I'm like, Michael. So there's only one ambulance there right now, so I tell the cop there's a kid in there saying he can't, or I think it was the she. Yeah, she can't feel her legs. Saying she can't feel her legs. She's all cut up in the face. She's got cuts in her face. Because what happened with the car accident is the car so the drunk driver so she's coming this way, the drunk driver swerves in this way, hits her like this. The car slams into into a light post, and that door is jammed. The glass falls in on the girl, on the 10-year-old. So I'm in disbelief. I'm able to get into the car on the other side of the door, able to pick her up like this and pull her out. I have so I because I shown my friend Michael how to do it. So I pass him off to him, and I grab her legs like very gently and like lift them up because they're pinned in between the seat. So I reach in front of the seat and pull it forward. I grab her legs like very gently and lift them up and pull them back so she can get out. He gets her out, and I'm just like in disbelief of what happened. There's nobody else in the car. So another ambulance comes and checks her out. I pay the mom and daughter a visit at the hospital, and just be like, the mom thanked me and told me what happened. I was like legit in tears when she told me what happened to her daughter. Like legit, her daughter was paralyzed from the waist down, and I'm just like, why would somebody do this? Why would somebody get so drunk and then not call anybody? Why would he go in the back of a car? Why would he crash? Why would he drink that much beer just to get drunk and then drive and then almost kill people? He paralyzed a kid. She's never gonna be able to walk again. I'm just like, seriously? Why does this have to happen to a kid? Like, a kid has so much potential in their future. She was a cheerleader, so she's never gonna have that chance again to be able to be a cheerleader. So I leave the hospital. It's like a Tuesday at like 12 o'clock in the morning. So I go, so they're local to the school I go to. They're local to they're close to my school. So I go to the um elementary school that she goes to. No, yeah, elementary school that she goes to. She, like, where I came from, they did like cheerleading for like, they had like junior basketball for like elementary kids that had basketball. And it's like, they're like, yeah. So I'm talking to the coach there, or the athletic director for the cheerleaders, and told him what happened. He's like, all right, I'll talk to people. I did this without the parent knowing. So what happened was they did it so she could still cheerlead. So I'm like, all right. So I surprised the mother and the daughter with it. This was before I started vlogging, so this is before I started YouTube. So I'm just like, this is unbelievable. All right. And then what happens after that? So the little girl, the 10-year-old girl, she's like, thank you for getting me another chance. Thank you for getting me to still be able to cheerlead. And I'm like, you're welcome. So the mother, she's talking to me. We're talking, and she's like, yeah, thank you for doing that for me. So I take off. Me and my friend, we go home. We go home, and I'm like, in disbelief. So I am still trying to think of what happened. Like, and then I hear a knock at the door, and there's a cop at my door. I'm like, all right. So I'm talking to the police officer. He's thanking me for what I did. To this day, I am wondering how they're doing. I don't know how they're doing. It's been a long time since I've seen them. Alright, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're one of a kind. Smile more.